So Natalie has been auditioning and acting in plays since her freshman year and has had leads in the past 2 Mount Vernon High School theater productions. This year, she is writing and directing a 1-act play that will be performed this Friday in the auditorium at 7 p.m. And she takes any and all opportunities to be part of the theater and brings high energy and professionalism to every cast. Roxy has energy and excitement to spare. We were lucky she decided to make a choice transfer to Mount Vernon High School from LaConner in 10th grade because we gained a wonderful member of our drama department. So Natalie has been auditioning and acting in plays since her freshman year and designing and creating costumes Mount Vernon High School theater production of a midwinter night. This year she is writing and directing a 1-act play that will be performed. Please help me in congratulating these 2 amazing auditorium at 7 p.m. And she takes any and all opportunities to be part of the theater and brings high energy and professionalism to every cast. Roxy has energy and excitement to spare. We were lucky she decided to make a choice transfer to Mount Vernon High School from LaConner in 10th grade because we gained a wonderful member of our drama department. So Natalie has been auditioning and acting in plays since her freshman year and designing and creating costumes for the Mount Vernon theater production of a midwinter night. This year she is writing and directing a 1-act play.
Tonight I'd like to recognize
Please help me in congratulating
and Renee.
And she takes any and all opportunities to be part of the theater and brings high energy and professionalism to every cast. Roxy has energy and excitement to spare. We were lucky she decided to make a choice transfer to Mount Vernon High School from LaConner in 10th grade because we gained a wonderful member
both of these young people are determined young adults to seek the best for themselves and others, and want to be involved in the world around them.
This year she is writing and directing a 1-act play.
Tonight I'd like to recognize Liz in our office and Renee.
And she takes any and all opportunities to be part of the theater and brings high energy and professionalism to every cast.
Thrives in her interactions with others.
We were lucky she decided to make a choice transfer to Mount Vernon High School from LaConner in 10th grade because we gained a wonderful
both of these young people are determined young adults to seek the best for themselves and to be found and want to be involved in the world around them. Genuinely love acting.
This year she is writing and directing a 1-act play.
Tonight I'd like to recognize Liz in our office and Renee.
And she takes any and all opportunities to be part of the theater and brings high energy and professionalism to every cast.
Thrives in her interactions with others.
We were lucky she decided to make a choice transfer to Mount Vernon High School from LaConner in 10th grade because we gained a wonderful
both of these young people are determined young adults to seek the best for themselves and to be found and want to be involved in the world around them. Genuinely love acting.
This year she is writing and directing a 1-act
Tonight I'd like to recognize Liz in our office and Renee.
And she takes any and all opportunities to be part of the theater and brings high energy and
Thrives in her interactions with others.
We were lucky she decided to make a choice transfer to Mount Vernon High School from LaConner in 10th grade because we gained a wonderful
both of these young people are determined young adults to seek the best for themselves and to be found and want to be involved in the world around them. Genuinely love acting.
This year she is writing and directing a 1-act
Tonight I'd like to recognize Liz in our office and Renee.
And she takes any and all opportunities to be part of the theater and brings high energy and
Thrives in her interactions with others.
We were lucky she decided to make a choice transfer to Mount Vernon High School from LaConner in 10th grade because we gained a wonderful
both of these young people are determined young adults to seek the best for themselves and to be found and want to be involved in the world around them. Genuinely love acting.
This year she is writing and directing a 1-act
Tonight I'd like to recognize Liz in our office and Renee.
And she takes any and all opportunities to be part of the theater and brings high energy
Thrives in her interactions with others.
We were lucky she decided to make a choice transfer to Mount Vernon High School from LaConner in 10th grade because we gained a wonderful
both of these young people are determined young adults to seek the best for themselves and to be found and want to be involved in the world around them. Genuinely love acting.
This year she is writing and directing a 1-act
Tonight I'd like to recognize Liz in our office and Renee.
And she takes any and all opportunities to be part of the theater and brings high energy
Thrives in her interactions with others.
We were lucky she decided to make a choice transfer to Mount Vernon High School from LaConner in 10th grade because we gained a wonderful
both of these young people are determined young adults to seek the best for themselves and to be found and want to be involved in the world around them. Genuinely love acting.
This year she is writing and directing a 1-act
Tonight I'd like to recognize Liz in our office and Renee.
and she takes any and all opportunities to be part of the theater and brings high energy
Thrives in her interactions with others.
We were lucky she decided to make a choice transfer to Mount Vernon High School from LaConner in 10th grade because we gained a wonderful
both of these young people are usually adults acting in place of themselves and if I can found one of you involved.
This year she is writing and directing a one-act
Tonight I'd like to recognize and Renee Guzman.
I feel privileged to be witnessing all of Francisco's efforts really beginning to come to fruition this year. I remember that it wasn't always easy for Francisco in Spanish 1, but this year his progress and knowledge have been amazing to observe. He has a tremendous vocabulary and isn't afraid to take risks in order to be able to communicate. Francisco has also one of the warmest hearts of all my students. He is always a kind word or congratulatory high five for his peers, and he treats them with the utmost respect and sincerity. Francisco truly tiene un corazón de oro. All from Ms. Dalvin. Congratulations. If I could also invite Erin Nielsen and Lily Zavala to the stage for outstanding French students. Lily? Congratulations. Erin? Yeah. Congratulations. All right, so here is what Mademoiselle Oslin had to say about the two of you. Lily, it is rare that a student moves from French 2 as a sophomore to French AP as a junior, but Lily Zavala was determined to continue studying French as a third language. Her strong efforts, academic and global curiosity, and knowledge of 2 other languages have supported her this year with AP level reading, writing, listening, and speaking. With each new challenge, she persevered on her own progress while supporting her other classmates. Lily's engagement in our global and local topics remind us that the next generation of leaders will be multilingual, thoughtful, caring members of our society. We congratulate Lily for her continued success in Francophone cultures and languages. Congratulations. And Miss Erin. Erin Nielsen demonstrates a unique drive to further her global education. She participates in French clubs, supports her French 3 classmates, and pushes her own level of French beyond the class target goals. She expands her skills in French in choir and in her personal life. Erin provides a reassuring presence in class. She leads with determination, grit, and humor. Her insight and respect for other cultures remind us that we are a global community working towards a common mission. I sincerely appreciate Erin's outlook on her future as a multilingual learner and leader. Her caring and open heart serve as a role model for her peers. Bravo, Erin. Congratulations, ladies. All right. Next up, I would like to invite our own mad scientist, Ms. Rebecca Krueger, representing our science department.
Thank you. It is an honor tonight to be able to recognize 5 of our exceptional students in science. So if I call your name, if you could please come up. Yasmin Ariano Valencia, Victor Calzada, Cindy Elston, Joey Hinderstein, and Luke Pusatari.
Yasmin is described by her science teacher, Ms. Farron, as a consistently hard worker who enjoys science. She has a positive attitude and takes joy in learning. She makes science fun. And Victor is described by Ms. Harpel as a steady presence in his science classes. He puts in the time and effort necessary to succeed in the most difficult classes and consistently shows up in body and mind for class activities. He's a mature learner and student and a pleasure to teach. With a passion to learn and truly understand underlying concepts, she asks intelligent questions, offers thought-provoking insights, and encourages involvement of other students in her classroom community. She's compassionate, kind, and sincere. Joey is described by Mr. Hope. He has a natural inquisitiveness that drives his interest in science. He is an exceptional student whose work is marked by his experimentation with the world around him. For Joey, experimentation is fun and always directed toward understanding the meaning that underlies the concepts being explored. And Luke has been recognized by Mr. Sullivan. Luke goes above and beyond all of Mr. Sullivan's expectations, whether during discussion, group work, or evaluations. He's an incredibly dedicated student.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Krueger. At this time, I'd like to invite Ms. Keene to present our outstanding math students.
If I could have Gilberto Del Muro Gonzalez and Leah Quieter to join me up on stage. No rushes. It is my privilege to share our math department awards for this evening. Gilberto is described by his geometry teacher, Miss Morse, as someone who likes geometry and enjoys solving problems. He is a quiet and positive role model who uses his time productively. He is an awesome student who is willing to help others, and that is greatly appreciated. Leah is our top student in Algebra 2 Extended this year. She is a very responsible student that works hard to understand, even if it takes her multiple attempts. She is learning to have more confidence in her math ability and continues to grow. She shows grit and determination, especially in how she's worked to overcome anxiety this year, and I am so proud and privileged to have her in my class this year. Thank you.
I'd like to invite Mr. Alex Brewer, who is presenting our Social Studies Awards.
Thank you all for being here. If I could please be joined by Arabela Anderson and Zion Perez. So Arabela and Zion, I've had the pleasure of teaching both of them in multiple social studies classes this year. Arabela has taken 5 social studies courses with me. She's also taken 5 art and acting classes. And although your heart belongs in the art world, as evident that I still have pieces of art hanging in my classroom that are amazing, I know that you got your empathy, your sound reasoning, your amazing intellect, all from the social studies world. Arabela has a quiet strength and is always a positive and influential leader in the classroom. Zion over here, oh yeah, sorry. Zion over here has taken 6 social studies classes this year. He always challenges me in a positive way in the classroom. He's actually added to my lessons because he'll come to me with things that he has researched on his own time and told me to look into them myself. He pushes students around him to not only be better students, but he creates an environment where people can just be themselves and comfortable in the classroom. Both of these students have made our class, our community, this school a better place, and the whole social studies department looks forward to seeing what you do in the coming year. Nice job.
Our next set of award recipients belong to our Career and Technical Education Department. And if you're not familiar with CTE, CTE is an area of study that connects things in the classroom with real-world skills. For example, students can study computer programming and learn how to program apps, and then take those skills as marketable skills into the job force. Or they might work in the culinary classroom and then go on to pursue that as a career. So they're also pretty cool as a department. Not that the others are not, but anyway. So with that, we have quite a few honorees from the Career and Technical Education Department. So I'm going to invite at this time our department chair, Ms. Mandy McCall, and her friends, because I know she's got a couple, to present our outstanding junior award winners. Thank you.
All right, on behalf of Ms. Morris and Mr. Fair, I would like to have Randall Skillman and Rosie De Silva please join me on the stage for the outstanding agriculture students. They would like you to know that Randall is hardworking, conscientious, and is willing to help others, and is also well liked by his peers. Rosie, Miss Morrison would like you to know that she is an amazingly talented and dedicated student, always willing to put in the effort to learn and try new things. So congratulations. On behalf of Mr. Benazik and the Outstanding Sports Medicine Program, we would like to recognize Maddie Snook and Ruben Ruiz. As they make their way up here tonight, I will let you know that Maddie is in her second year of sports medicine and was our top finisher at our recent state sports medicine competition. She was also one of the top 10 finishers in speed taping, which if you haven't seen is really impressive. Like, these kids can tape an ankle in like 30 seconds flat. Mr. Benazik says he looks forward to having Maddie for a third year in sports medicine, where he hopes to be focusing with you on your leadership skills. So congrats. Mr. Benazik would like you to know that Ruben is the most improved junior student. He asks Ruben to do something and he does it. He shows up on time. If anything, he's early. He expresses gratitude in his education and is a very humble person. Get him alone and he will talk your ear off. Just kidding. Ruben is quiet, but don't let that fool you. He said he is taking everything in. So congratulations. And our principal was correct. I do have some friends. So Mr. Hudson, if you would like to join me up here. Mr. Hudson will be presenting the Outstanding Business and Marketing students.
Thank you very much. Could I have the following students join us up here on the stage? Renad Al-Salimi and Yuba Belarbia. You've got one anyway.
He does running start.
Well, Miss Ariel Dykstra is the advisor for our FBLA club here at the school, Future Business Leaders of America. And she wrote some words about these students that, upon reading her words a couple times so that I didn't mess it up completely when I read them, there was a quote that came to my mind, and I'm going to read you the quote first, and then you tell me after I read her descriptions if you think this quote is applicable. This is from the 6th President of the United States, John Quincy Adams. He said, "If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader." Renad Al-Salimi has been a member of the FBLA for 3 years now. She has been the chapter president this last year and has managed to meet, if not exceed, my expectations on nearly every occasion. This is Ms. Dykstra speaking here now. I am so proud of the work that she has accomplished and her ability to help others succeed and develop their personal leadership skills. And about Yuva, she wrote, Yuva Belarbi is the dark horse in my opinion. He can be quiet and reserved, but then he can be the most giving person. If he sees anyone struggling or needing any sort of assistance, Yuva is one of the first to volunteer. Even while doing Running Start full-time, he made time to contribute to the high school and help make FBLA an inclusive group for everyone. Congratulations.
And I'm back. This time I actually get to present my own award, which is fantastic. I am lucky enough that I get to teach family and consumer sciences, and at this time I would like to have Alice Goshko and Elliot Lehman join me on the stage. So anybody who knows Alice knows that she was just born to be a preschool teacher, and I am lucky enough to run a preschool here on our campus, and literally Alice, I think, could run the preschool at this point without me. She's extremely passionate about early childhood education and has taken literally every class offered that will allow her to work with children, some of them maybe even twice. She's well on her way to becoming an amazing preschool teacher, and I'm excited to see what your senior year brings. Congratulations. Elliot shows a passion for literally everything that is family and consumer science. I think that you've taken every course our department has offered, not just the ones I teach. And whether it's in family systems, child development, or creative foods, Elliot shows up ready to learn, always positive, reliable, and hardworking, and we really appreciate you in our classrooms. So congratulations. We just hug each other. This is what we do in FACE, we just hug each other. All right, switching hats now. I will now go to Outstanding Technology Student, which is much different from what I teach. I'd like to recognize Hannah Peterson and Stephen Breckenridge. Please join me. Hannah is a self-motivated learner and has excelled in 3D computer design. She's creative, smart in all caps, and capable. When she wants to make something happen, she figures out how to get it done. She is also next year's president of the Skills USA Makers Club and shows great leadership. Stephen, I actually had to track down which teacher was representing him today because he literally has taken a lot of classes, and there's a lot of people that say great things about him. So what I learned today is that Stephen has shown time and time again his willingness to go above and beyond what is required of him. His leadership in the classroom has helped inspire other students who are actively seeking out learning opportunities. Congratulations. And we have the Outstanding Visual Communication students. I'd like to ask Eleanor Wells and Jose Dominguez Gama to join me on stage. Eleanor Wells has spent her junior year committed to providing her own flavor of journalistic ambition towards her stories for MVHS TV. Her level of quality and dedication to meeting her deadlines clearly established her as our top choice for this award. Jose, yeah, go ahead, absolutely. She's not here, but she deserves it. Jose has spent the last year tackling any challenges that MVHS and Skagina could throw at him. As one of the two driving forces behind all of the live streams, like the one that's happening tonight, Jose has brought a whole new level of accessibility of viewing high school sports and activities to the Bulldog community, and for that we thank you. Congratulations. And last up, I promise, we have the Outstanding American Sign Language student, and I am joined for this award by the teacher, Miss Janet Hoffman. So this time, if I can have Daisy Silva and Joey Roberts join me on stage. Ms. Hoffman would like to say that in the 2 years I've had Daisy in ASL, she has only turned in the highest quality of work. If we have group projects, she is that student that everyone hopes to have in their group. She is a true leader. Ms. Hoffman says, I've had Joey and his skateboard for 2 years in ASL. He comes to class ready and willing to do even the smallest and most painful of assignments and ready to encourage others in the group work. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. McCall. Some people in your department owe you a coffee or two. All right, next up, I would like to invite Mr. Flores, also known as G-Flow to his fans, to present our Outstanding Junior PE Award.
How you guys doing today? Hey, you guys are very quiet over there. I don't know. We might have to have these assemblies more often. All right, it's a great honor to be up here. The first two people I'm going to call Evelyn Guzman and Juan Rodriguez. Can you please come up? All right, I'm going to start with Juan Rodriguez. Mr. Whitman wrote, Juan is determined and dedicated worker in the weight room. His dedication is shown in the consistent attendance, work ethic, and the desire to be a better athlete. Juan is a quiet worker. He tries his best to complete all his work and do his best that he's doing. Because of his constant desire to be better, he has chosen as our PE Athlete of the Year for a junior. Evelyn Guzman is one of those students that has a great future ahead of her. I have enjoyed having her in class. She is in my class. She is responsible and honest, and she sees the good in others often. She's overcome a lot, and I'm honored to give her this award. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Mr. Flores. Mount Vernon High School is very blessed to have a diverse community, and with that, we have students and families that come to us from all over the world. To present our next award, I'd like to invite Mr. Terenzi to the stage, to the podium to present our biliteracy learners.
Could I please have Lambie Mendiola and Benjamin Lin come up to the stand? Thank you. So I have the honor and the pleasure of teaching English language learners who come from many different countries, and these are two of the most outstanding students I've had the pleasure of teaching. I'll start with Lambie. Lambie, it's her second year here. She's also an avid. She has obtained the seal of biliteracy for Spanish language. She has an awesome, positive attitude. She's also in mariachi band. The other day, she was in my classroom singing away, and so I got to learn quite a few of the songs. And she's also in pre-calculus, and she's doing really well. Congratulations. And Benjamin here is third year here in our district, fifth year in the U.S. He comes to us from mainland China. He has an amazing work ethic, just quiet strength. Really, when I think of him, it's like quiet waters run deep. You have to admire him for challenging himself with tough physics and chemistry courses. He's done really well, and I've been blessed to have him as a student. Congratulations, Benjamin.
At this time, I'd like to invite Ms. Ward to present our student services winners.
I'd like to bring up Ruben Ruiz and Adela Bravo Mendoza. So I'm going to start off with Adela. Adela displays many traits that make me proud to be her teacher. She's very responsible and a motivated student who always treats those around her with respect and compassion. She comes to class prepared, works hard to meet expectations of all classes. Adela enjoys working with animals and has a goal to become a veterinary assistant. So congratulations, Adela. Ruben, you're apparently very popular in the departments. Which is one reason I nominated him, is he is a very hardworking in both the classroom and the extracurricular activities he does. He's always striving to do his best while encouraging those around him. Ruben's on the soccer team and has a goal to become a physical therapist. He has a great sense of humor, and I appreciate the fact that you'll laugh at my jokes from time to time. And he's very polite and respectful, always is asking if you need help with anything, saying please and thank you for anything that you ever do for him. So congratulations, Ruben.
Thank you, Ms. Ward. For the last portion of our departmental awards, I have the privilege of presenting the principal, I guess, awards, if you will. So if I could have the following people join me on stage: Arabela Anderson, Keola Kinneary, my sticky note is in my way, Kennedy McKinnon, and Evelyn Castro Mendoza. Come stand over here, ladies. Got one more coming. Oh, and all four are here. Yay! Come on up. Okay. Yes, that would be awesome. All right. So these four young women that are flanking me right now, I'd like to share a little about them with you. This year, as a campus, we collectively, staff and administration, have worked to honor our students who've demonstrated the Bulldog Way. And the characteristics within that are grit and determination, compassion and respect, honesty and authenticity, and engagement and learning. And these four young women embody these qualities and more. So I'm going to brag a little bit about each of them. Keola Kinneary is a member of AVID and the Mount Vernon family. Keola consistently demonstrates grace under pressure. She works hard in her classes and perseveres when things are challenging. I've yet to see this young woman without a smile on her face. Any time of day, morning, afternoon, she always greets me with a smile, which makes my whole day, because not every day I wear a smile. Keola is biliterate in Marshallese and English, and she is currently pursuing challenging classes in the CTE career and technical education field, I believe in medical. Yes. Congratulations, Keola. Kennedy McKinnon is also a member of the AVID and MVHS family. She inspires those around her, both inside the classroom as well as outside of it, with her courage, determination, and heart. Kennedy has challenged herself in AP classes, Spanish language interpretation and translation, as well as being a very fierce competitor on the soccer field. Congratulations. Arabela Anderson, also popular tonight. Compassionate, calm, and deeply involved in MVHS, Arabela demonstrates the Bulldog Way in her art, studies, and friendship. She's recently joined our campus, but has made a significant impact in the time that she's been here. Thank you. Evelyn Castro Mendoza is a member of the AVID and MVHS family. She balances work and studies, taking rigorous classes such as pre-calculus and physics, and she is known for her dedication to her studies and rising to high expectations, those of her teachers, but most importantly, those of her own. Congratulations. Thank you, ladies. All right, so we're going to do a little bit of a shift change here. For the next part of our evening's recognition, we are going to recognize our honor roll students. So, teachers, if you can shift chairs. It's kind of like the Avengers assembling over here. All right, juniors, so think of this kind of as practice for graduation next year, all right? So what you're gonna do is when your name is called, you come up this side of the stage, go across, shake hands with Mr. Bernal and Mr. Teon, high five, fist bump, whatever, down that side, and then back to your seats. Ready? And parents and families, please make a lot of noise. Each year, we have taken great pride in honoring those students who have demonstrated outstanding academic success. These students have challenged themselves by enrolling in honors, AP, and accelerated coursework and have performed exceptionally well. These students have achieved and maintained a 3.2 or higher GPA throughout their junior year, which is no easy feat, as you can tell by the number of people who are here tonight. At this time, I would ask the following students to come up and receive their award and be recognized for their hard work. Rildo Albornoz, Renad Asalimi, Arabela Anderson, Aliyah Angelo, Eric Ballesteros, Olivia Barber, Annette Barragan Solano, Harley Beats, Joshua Berger, Emma Berliner, Devary Betker, Christopher Bogle, Rachel Bottles, Ada Bowen, Adela Bravo Mendoza, Stephen Breckenridge, Victor Calzada, Madison Carrick, Dylan Carter, Evelyn Castorena Mendoza, Liliana Cervantes, Matthew Cheney, Sorana Chilcote, Grace Cole, Kane Kress, Rosie De Silva, Marcos Delgado, Gilberto Del Muro Gonzalez, Priscilla Dominguez, Jose Dominguez Gama, Kayla Dow, Spencer Dutton, Cynthia Elston, Saren Anega, Thor Floyd, Ashley Garcia, Samantha Gil Solis, Alice Goshko, John Hansen, John Joseph Hinderstein, Natalie Holt, Anne-Marie Hughes, Logan Jenkins, Emmeline Colby, Adrian Lane, Braden Leduc, Stephanie Leon Sotelo, Benjamin Lynn, Kennedy McKinnon, Adelemi Mendolina, Elizabeth Mentel, Samuel Nelson, Madeline Nielsen, Aaron Nielsen, Samuel Oliver, Kira Padros, Hannah Peterson, Alexander Perez, Maria Perez Cuniga, Grace Pollitt, Luke Anthony Pusateri, Misha Quezeda, Litzy Quiroz Barrios, Leandra Keeter, Aiden Reza, Luis Rivera Valles. Damian Rodriguez. Hannah Rogers. Angela Ronces Cortez. Parker Saban. Renee Serrano. Madeline Snook. Azucena Solano. Joshua Van Genhoven. Lucas Webster. Natalie Williams. Kyle Walden. And Lily Zavala. Let's keep it going as they finish up. Well done, class of 2020. As we close this evening, I would like to extend gratitude to the individuals who helped make this evening possible. I would first like to thank my administrative staff, Cesar Bernal, Heath Teon, Chris Oliver. Mr. Oliver, where are you? I know you're here. There you are, in the back. Evelyn Morris and Ryan Beatty. Also, I'd like to thank our outstanding counseling team of Roger Ellefson, Barry Barra, Maria Perales Perez, Rochelle Poling Shepard, Ali Steffen, Matt Verada, Veronica Gonzalez, and Paige Bird in their support of our students and commitment to make this award ceremony a dignified and fitting tribute to our students' hard work. Thank you to faculty who were in attendance tonight. You invest yourself daily in our students and in our school community, and it does not go unnoticed. Thank you. And thank you, parents and families who were with us this evening, who in partnership who have entrusted Mount Vernon High School with your children. The values, guidance, and encouragement that you've provided have ultimately led your student down the path that's brought us here this evening. Congratulations to all of our award winners, and thank you and have a good evening.